So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Andy No. Andy No was retweeting and posting a lot of really bad videos during the Million MAGA March. I covered one of them where even the President of the United States retweeted his fake news edited clip showing an older Trump supporter being beaten up, right? But what happened before that clip was that older Trump supporter started pushing a bunch of people, punching a bunch of people indiscriminately, right? They were trying to start a street fight and a brawl, and then someone just knocked them out because they were being a nuisance, right? But that part doesn't matter for Donald Trump. That part doesn't matter for Andy No, right? So here's another clip that was pretty interesting that I saw that was just really bizarre. So here's a clip of a journalist or someone, press lighting a cigarette on a MAGA hat fire that was already there. Now, Andy No says that the person wearing the press vest joins in on lighting stolen Trump hats on fire in D.C. What does that mean? When you hear joins in on lighting a stolen Trump hat on fire, you think, okay, this press person, right? Like, let's say you have no video, you just hear those words, right? Okay, this press person, maybe, I guess they stole a hat at some point during the day, right? And they bring out like 2 or 3, and it's like, I've got a few, and they toss them into the pile. That's what like your brain would think of, right? But no, let's watch the video. Now, again, this person isn't saying this. Andy No is not just saying this, like, oh, this is hearsay. I heard this. He is posting a video that directly, this video itself, it's not even edited. It directly, like, it disputes what the caption says. So let's watch. So as you can see, there's a fire of MAGA hats. There's like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6. And this press person decides to pick up a MAGA hat, which is pretty badass, and then lights a cigarette with it. Which I gotta say, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then they walk away. So they're in and out within 5 seconds. Like, look. They kneel down, they light a cigarette, and then they walk away. But in Andy No's world, in Andy No's like little fantasy world, they're joining in on stolen material bonfire. They're stealing and thieving. And it's just like, dude, I really, like, and there's probably more instances of this. This is just what I come across in my timeline, right? He probably lied 15 trillion times during the Million MAGA March, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, this is cool as hell. How do you make this look dangerous? You attach a debunked political ideology to it. How do you make a badass reporter who's on the ground in a protest with fires involved? How do you make them look weak? How do you make them look evil when they clearly look epic? I don't know, you just write up a bunch of fan fiction. You just write up a bunch of stupid garbage that a bunch of bullshit, dullard Trump supporters are gonna fucking find. And they're gonna go like, woohoo! Yeah! The press! They're evil! Enemy of the people! Like, dude, I'm serious, man. These people are ridiculous. They're clowns. They're goofballs. And if you take them seriously, if you look at anything that Donald Trump says or Donald Trump supporters say, and look at that as if it's factual, as if it's something that's really happening, I've got a bridge to sell you. I've actually got many bridges to sell you. And don't worry, even though all the bridges in this country are collapsing because Infrastructure Week never happened, you know, Infrastructure Week, the one that Donald Trump promised would happen right after he was inaugurated, that never happened. So our bridges are collapsing in every single place. But I'm still going to sell them to you because you seem like one dumb motherfucker and you're willing to basically buy just about anything if it's sold by someone that even is wearing red. You're like a bull. All you see is red, and it's like, yes! You know, I mean, I guess it's the opposite, but, you know, whatever. Ridiculous bullshit, ridiculous bullshit.